I'm a little bit mad, so saddle up. The bill in Indiana for compounding had a hearing this morning. It was insanely fast. It was less than 7 minutes. It moved to committee. So that means it moves through. It was 11-1. And they made amendments, and this is where it really starts pissing me off. The amendment that they passed through today was posted on the website at 7:46 a.m., an hour and 14 minutes before the hearing was set to start. So people didn't get to see it. They didn't get to have opinions. They didn't allow testimonies. And half of the senators said, I want to explain my vote. I don't think this bill is ready yet, but I'm going to say yes and reserve the right to vote no when it goes to the Senate floor. And at least they named the elephant in the room here. They said, this isn't about palliative care. This isn't about veterinary care. This isn't about kids. This is about glucagon-like peptides, GLP-1s. They're saying that's what we care about. These people who are doing this, we don't want them to do that. We're going to label them now as wholesale drug distributors, not compounding, and we're going to say bulk drug substances. I do think some of the things they maybe got a little bit better in the bill, but it is definitely targeting these people. It's saying you got to get from manufacturers, you got to have a lot of stuff behind it if you want to make GLP-1s, and basically saying you can't make GLP-1s. That's really what it's saying. And we want to protect Indiana, because Indiana is the home of Eli Lilly, and they're like, Indiana makes a ton of money for us. Why would we stop them from making money? Because we make money when they make money. Absolutely insane. I know I said that the head of this bill had a lot of questions about it or whatever last week. This week he was like, let's get this done. So I'm going to post a full hearing in the comments here that you can watch it for yourself. But it was 7 minutes long. There was nothing there. I'm going to do some more breakdowns, but this is my initial reaction of this amendment that was just passed into the Senate and goes for a vote in the near future. So hopefully this doesn't pass through, because this would not be good for compounding in Indiana. Why do you care if you're not in Indiana? Because any other bill that's in legislation right now will reference this bill that got passed to try to get a hold and stay going. So we don't want it to pass anywhere, even if you don't live in Indiana, even if your compound doesn't come from Indiana. This could be an anchor point for other things to reference and say, they're doing it, why don't we do it? So keep that in mind. Give me a follow to stay up to date.